couples, relatively, ordinary people from off the street, and they just do such extraordinary things when they come together. And you see them, they're competing against other couples, they're going out into arrow point, and they're just really pushing the limits. And you can really see the evolution or the real colors of their relationship. And at the end of it, we have such a great time when we pick the winner, and it's such an emotional experience that when they actually get married at Duke Lodge, it's like a finale of one of those big TV shows you see in the States. And the cool thing about it too is actually planning it. You get very good at planning weddings, right? So Tremaine, you and I, whenever we find that person, we're gonna be, professionals. So the thing is, planning Wedding Expo it's always a challenge, but it's a good challenge. You have exhibitors who are very active in it, and you have the participants of Race to the Altar who are just, they're amazing people. They go on the street and they really push their product, their couple product. And then when you see them win and get married, it's a beautiful finale.
Great. And so we have 10 couples who already signed up, and they're ready to race to the altar. Who's out there? What are you doing? If you're serious about getting married, you've been living together for some time, you've been engaged to be married, you need to sign up for Race to the Altar and get yourself that chance for that $3 million wedding.
Applications close off on February 4th. And just so you know, there are no tricks or no gimmicks. We're going to show you the winners of last year's Race to the Altar. Regular folks, a regular couple just like you out there listening decided to apply, and they won their dream wedding. We're going to go into a clip and show you how their journey was throughout the Race to the Altar 2015, which would have been our last year's competition, and where they are today.
Yes, and we also have a sneak preview to let you know what happened the first year Race to the Altar started. But here you take the current view of what's happening with the Waddles right now.
Meet the winners of the 2015 Race to the Altar, Winston and Natasha Waddle. This couple had been together for 5 years prior to their wedding in 2015.
We met at Miss Garrett team dance rehearsal for the cotillion. I was asked to go on an escort. And the escort usually has to dance with the girls he's escorting. One night I went to see or to check up on the girls to know if I'm going to go and dance. And I was speaking with my friends, the other escorts, and Natasha came in and she was like, "Good night." No one responded because we were in a conversation. She was like, "Good night again, good night again." And I turned around after she kept saying good night, good night, good night, good night. I turned, I was like, "Mom, you see people talking?" Basically, that's how we met. We ended up dancing together. I became her partner because her partner, she had before me, stood her up, and I was there the Monday, and Sarah said, "Ladies, there's a guy on the floor." She came and called me, literally calling me, and was like, "You were my dancing partner." And from then it was just, I didn't like her, she didn't like me. We couldn't take each other. It's abuse now. Yeah. But then after dancing and socializing, being around each other, we started liking each other. She didn't like me first.
Winston knew that he wanted nothing more than what he found in his girlfriend Natasha, and that is when he decided to make her his wife.
We had been through a lot. During the 3 years, we went through a lot, and through everything, we were always there for each other. She always had my back. She still has my back. Through everything I wanted to do, any ups, any downs, she was there. So I decided, I already know what I have. The feeling was already there, but I already know that no matter what, she's going to be there for me, right? So, what else can I be looking for?
The couple were planning their wedding when Natasha decided that she wanted to be part of the Race to the Altar, but Winston took some convincing.
When I heard about it, I said, I'm going to ask him as soon as he gets home. So when I asked him the entire night, I went nagging, he kept telling me no. So when his mom got home, I told her, he told her no, even though it was like we were banking him and, trying to get him to say yes, he's going to come. The next day my mother-in-law went to work, and I don't know what she got her friend to do, but the friend called him, and he called me at work, and he was like, I'm coming down for we go send in the application.
After being one of the couples selected to enter the competition, the couple was on the journey to the altar.
The part of the competition that was the most fun, it was in Arrow Point during the kayaking, what do you say, when we were kayaking. That was fun because we had never done it before, and to know that you had like 5 minutes of someone explaining to you how to do it, and then you had to go and find your way back to the resort on your own.
And despite being very much in love and being very competitive, at one point Winston thought that someone else was going to win. So he started his campaign.
I got up, put on my boots, and I went down Regent Street, walking, begging, total stranger. Please vote for me, please vote for me. Tasha called me. She said, where are you? You gone home yet? I said, no, I'm on Regent Street. She said, what are you doing on Regent Street? I said, right now I'm begging people to vote for weeks. And that was the only moment I thought, maybe we're not going to win this thing, we have to work hard.
This couple has some words of advice for anyone who is serious about getting married and wants to be part of the race to the altar at Wedding Expo.
Come down, get your applications, pick up your applications, send in your application. You will not lose, you cannot lose. You have everything to gain, nothing to lose, because everything is free. Right? So I would say the competition of itself is a great experience, and once you're successful and you win, it's going to change your entire life. Everything you know will change. It's going to open so many doors for you, and by marriage itself, it's a blessing. So just go right ahead and come down to Wedding Expo, join Wedding Expo, be a part of the competition. You'll never regret it.
I swear that I will mean it, I say will.
Will You Marry Me? I like that, actually, by Jason Derulo.
love that.
I think we have to make it our theme song for Wedding Expo 2016.
We should think about that. There you had winners of the Race to the Altar 2015 competition, Winston and Natasha Waddle. I have to tell you, every time I hear their story, I just fawn over it. Because they're
get married.
genuinely in love, genuinely happy, and they won their dream wedding right here at Roraima Airways Race to the Altar 2015. Race to the Altar 2016, it could be you, but you need to
sign
apply.
up.
You need to apply.
And we want persons to know that you can uplift your Race to the Altar forms at Nigel's Supermarket, at Bonnie's Marketing Complex, Exclusive Style, or at Roraima Juke Lodge opposite the American Embassy. And we have residents in Bel Air, Epping
That's
Avenue.
right. And if you're
So you can
just
sign up.
visiting Georgetown and you're living in Barbies, we have forms there for you too. It's at the NTN station. And if you have no access to any one of these application form points, you can download them off the internet. It's going to be on our Facebook page, Roraima Airways, or the Wedding Expo page. Just download, apply, and bring them in by
Okay.
February 4th.
Yes, and those persons, we don't want to say, we want Lyndon and Ezekiel to know that they can go on Facebook. That's a Wedding Expo Facebook page. You can access the transmission. I said, be able to put that page up so persons can know where they need to get on there, like the page, and you'll be able to see all the stuff that happens for Race to the Altar. Of course, we're going to keep you updated constantly as to what's happening. But
Constant
I'm excited.
updates. If you're
excited.
still not convinced, go on Twitter, go on Instagram, use hashtag Roraima Airways. You'll see all the photos, all the flyers, all the information. It's packed and it's on the internet, readily available to you for free.
But it's time for us to go to 2014. We had 2015. We're going 2014. What happened in 2014? We're going to give you a trailer from the Fletchmans, Ryan and his wife, and see what happened in their wedding. Day 2014 Race to the Altar couples. Yeah, the Fletchmans. We hope you're having a good time. Yes, that's your trailer for the wedding. And I'm telling you, Tremaine, you know, every time I see this and I hear these real stories of couples falling in love, you know, I want to get, you know, I want to do it all over again.
I
you
can
know,
see Delon literally glowing. Delon's really considering. Don't worry, I have an application form for you too, just in case you want to utilize it. There's one for you listening. Keep up to date. Call us. Apply today.
Yes, get on board. And remember, we've given you the places you can be able to uplift the forms. And of course, we're going to go to a commercial break right now. When we come back, we still have to tell you what happened in the first Race to the Altar in 2013. Who was that couple? Right after these messages.
Roraima Residency, a boutique hotel that offers personalized service, complimentary high-speed internet, and continental breakfast. Rooms are fully air-conditioned and equipped with modern amenities for your added convenience. A variety of sumptuous dishes are available at our in-house restaurant, along with tantalizing cocktails at the boudoir. Guests also enjoy discounted rates at our airport executive lounge, trips to Kiteshore Falls and Arrow Point Nature Resort. Roraima Residence Inn, the boutique lodging alternative.
Arrow Point Nature Resort. Back to Nature Resort.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water. Been here before. Now here I am again. 'Cause tonight is the night that I'm feeling alright.
Stable and credible with 5 non-stop flights per week to New York. This is a dynamic international airways with affordable fares and superior service. Come on board Dynamic International Airways. Book now. Call your travel agency or Roraima Juke Lodge on numbers 225-9648, 227-3807 or 231-7220 for non-stop flights to New York. Roraima Juke Lodge, the home of Dynamic International Airways.
There's not a thing that I would change, 'cause you're amazing.
And here we are talking about Race to the Altar. We've just had the 2015, 2014.
That's right.
But what
And
about
we are
2013?
going into our first couple who won the Race to the Altar 2013 and where they are today. They got married, they were first featured, and they have their story to tell, Delon.
Yes, they do have a story. And I'm going to tell you, this particular couple, Roraima really respects them. We respect all of our couples, but, you know, the Davis, they went through thick and thin, and they stuck together, they stick it out, and of course, they're very resilient couple, and you'll hear their story right now as we go to it.
The Race to the Altar began in 2013 and gave couples an opportunity to win an all-expenses-paid wedding. But first, they had to race to the altar. The first couple to win the competition, which included 3 other couples, were Rudolph and Oceana Davis, a couple who had been together for several years and were parents to 3 children.
My name is Lee Rudolph Davis, and this is my wife Oceana Davis. We're the 2013 Wedding Expo first ever couple. From the time of 2013 till now, it's been wonderful for us. But the Wedding Expo has given us a different view of life, and being married has given us more strength and more courage. We had to, I think,
Run through the alligator.
run through the jungle with your partner on your back to reach.
With the partner on your back. You put me on your back
you
because
didn't
I
have to
couldn't make
run.
it.
They give you experience to see if you would run away, left your partner. I mean, challenging experience to see how you operate. So I know she wasn't able to run, so I threw her on my back and run ahead of everybody and, win the challenge. But after, there was a very nice things that you wanted to do, right? But you never had the money to do it. There's what the Wedding Expo give you, that opportunity to explore with your partner things that you could able to do, that you always got in mind to do, but you never find the time to do it. But entering into the competition give you that exposure to get to do fun things with your partner.
Oh, we had confidence that we probably would have won, but then they had an ex-couple that I was scared that probably would have won in front of us, but I was surprised the night I walked with my line of call saying that, but instead he saying, well, it was nice. I think people should we wanted to get married, come and get the form and try. You never know who would be lucky.
For me, Roraima company is exceptional company because it's been 3 years since we married, right? And I mean, the opportunity they has given us, and it's a lot of people would glad to have it, right? In the sense that, look, it's a company that looks out for people. I mean, our house born the 2nd of December. I mean, it's been 3 years since our wedding is over. Roraima they really don't have no use to be in contact with us. They're supposed to move on. I was surprised on Christmas Eve, the captain, his wife, his son, and a few of his staff turn up at where we were staying at present and render some sort of assistance. You understand me? They didn't have to. So, I mean, by building that relationship with them, I see them as a company, that it's always looking out for someone, looking out for the benefit of, like Lisa, underprivileged people or people in not in the position to be able to, they want to get married yet, but they ain't able to make their dream wedding. They're giving them that opportunity, and I mean, know that, yes, we don't give you a free wedding. We have no other choice to look back at you, but then they still remember you.
You're the light, you're the night, you're the color of my blood. You're the cure, you're the pain, you're the only thing I wanna touch. Never knew that it could mean so much, so much. You're the fear, I don't care.
Look, it's been 3 years. And night before the last guy with me, oh God, partner, I like the suit part. I really want to get married in suit. I mean, it is the advertisement is still showing, and then the wedding, we can't remember, is the force, right? And it was just a trial run for them, but it come out successful because they had a minimum of 2 weeks to plan a wedding, a complete wedding list, guest list, everything, get a food, dinner, everything. And it's not like they did everything. You was part of it. You could have said what you want. This is the color. You could have chosen. Not like they do what they want. What they want to do. Now that they give you what they want. You have a choice to say what you want.
Our wedding was almost 3 points. Something wrong with the calculator. Probably it would have been more. But the the race to the altar did such good favor for us that we didn't have no complaints. All the guests that was there complimented us for how everything went, and food was fabulous, everything.
since we've married, we had 3 sons before, and then so shortly after we married, we gave our daughter born in wedlock. So it is good. Marriage life is a blessing in disguise. It's not about winning. It's about seeing like if you and your partner never went nowhere together, like go on a vacation or go on a challenging adventure. Understand me? You could apply for the reason of seeing how you and your partner have been able to match out, seeing if you've been able to weather the storms. You understand me? This has been a competition that you've been able to tell yourself, well, look, this is one of our challenges. We got 5 other competitors, we got able to beat them. Even if you win, you have put up a try. So the main thing, and it gives you a different view of life. It changes your whole aspect about life and how you and your partner, because then you're going to be able to know something my partner doing right or she didn't do it, and you're going to be able to tell her, but it's all about compromise. So entering the Wedding Expo is a challenge. It's one challenge of getting to get married, you understand, and then able to facing that challenge head on. So whatsoever obstacles in your way, you're able to overcome it.
There you had it, genuine testimonials from all of our Race to the Altar couples. If you're listening and you know you're ready for the next step, then come on board. Roraima Airways, Roraima Group of Companies, is going to be with you from the time you apply to your wedding day and even beyond. You're always going to be a part of the Roraima family. If you're listening and you're interested in coming on board, just give us a call. You can pick up your application forms at the Roraima Duke Lodge. It's in Duke Street, Kingston, 231-7220. Roraima Residence Inn in Eping Avenue, 225-9648. You can also pick up forms at Exclusive Style on Camp and Regent Streets, Nigel Supermarket on Robb Street, and Bonnie Supermarket on Church Street. You can also download the form from the Wedding Expo page on Facebook. If you need any other detail, go to Instagram, go on Twitter, use hashtag Roraima Airways, and we have all that information available for you.
Indeed, and persons, if you, as I said, if you're interested, just get logged on. But one of the things that impressed me about all of the Race to the Altar winners is the longevity that their marriage, endured. That bond that happens at Arrow Point, Jerry, that bond that happens when they fly in our planes, the bond of being able to be interviewed together and all those things.
Absolutely. So you can, as I said, you can really see the evolution and true colors of their relationship when they come to Race to the Altar, and that, it's genuine. I mean, you can see that as true love, and you can see that from all of the couples that they have been through a lot since they have won Wedding Expo, and getting married at the wedding is just a small part of a marriage, and they have really shown us what it means to make love last.
Exactly. And Farley here, we were talking earlier before we started the program. I think he has some good ideas. So, Tremi, you think he has a wedding factor?
Well, Farley definitely has the wedding factor. Farley isn't just professional at the Old International Airport, but he has all these ideas, trust me.
Yes, I think he really...
Farley pretty soon. But Monique's events, tell us, how would you encourage people to come on board, both exhibitors and people who are interested in getting married?
Okay, as I said before, the exhibitors, I'm encouraging them to come on board because, one, they'll get to convey their brand to persons out there who might not know them. Also, they'll be able to get new clienteles. Also, to showcase their talents, their creativity, the services that they have to offer. So basically, it's building your brand. So come on board with Roraima and showcase what you have to offer. Also, I'm encouraging persons who might be getting married in the near future to come down to Monique's amazing event booth. Check us out. We have a lot of giveaways, a lot of offers. Come, speak with me. We can talk about your budget. I could give you ideas, what's trending, what's not, how to cut costs, what to substitute. So come, meet with me, and I'm there ready to give you that unique and amazing wedding that you dream for. Okay, you can also visit my page on Facebook and also send a mail to Bunny_Mon if you have any questions. Thank you.
And
so
also,
talking about, sorry.
Go ahead, ladies.
Talking about quality service, don't forget Roraima Airways has received their AMO certificate from the Guyana Civil Aviation Authority. Also, we have a new addition to our fleet, as Farley can attest. It's pure safety, quality services. So if you're thinking about charters or medivacs, give us a call, 225-9648. We go to all the regions. We can even go out of Guyana, give us a call, tell us where you need to go, what you need to do, and we can get it done for you.
Indeed, and we want to say kudos and congratulations to all our sponsors who are on board right now for Wedding Expo. We're NCN, and we also say HJ, Waterworld, and also King's Jewelry World, who will be offering year after year sponsoring the rings for the racers. If you want a ring, wedding ring, choose King's. I hope they like that. But it was indeed a great program. We were happy to be in your homes wherever you were watching, and if you have some ideas of how we can be able to improve, if you're thinking about it, persons may have some questions about Race to the Altar or Wedding Expo. Remember, the number to call is 225-9648. 225-9648. You can call for me or Tremaine, Delon or Tremaine, or you can call 231-7220 and speak to Nadine Moore, who's our sales and events manager at Juke Lodge. Yes.
Okay, Delon, that was a lot of information back, but that's only because we offer so much. But thank you for joining us, and look out for us. We're going to be on the Hangout next Wednesday with Felice, telling you more about the wonderful things that we have in store, so join us then.
Yes, indeed. And thank you. Good evening. And on behalf of Roraima Airways and all the persons who are on for Wedding Expo, I'm feeling fantastic. I really want to. I'm going to be racing to the altar, but just going by and ensuring that all the shoots and everything are intact. I'm excited for that one, Tremaine.
I am too, so stay tuned. See press for details. Keep following us. #Roraima Airways. Like us on Twitter. Like us on Facebook. Just keep following. Keep up to date. If you're interested, apply 231-7220-225-9648. Call us today.
Yeah, but from Roraima Airways, it's goodbye for now and good night. So take care.